is on the 13th at 8:30. Thank you. All right, bye.
Okay.
And this is, when you sign this, it's understanding that your contested case hearing is February 12th at 10:30. You'll be ready to proceed on that date, and it's up to the hearing officer's discretion to grant any continuance request, reschedule requests of it. And it would have to be a good cause.
Okay.
And make your copy of this. I think date is, or yeah, pass this forward.
There's some information for you regarding arbitration case hearing process.
On the 10:30,
Hmm.
you with Cheryl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
And I'm not adding anything new with that hearing. So.
Okay.
I saw that you had the corrected 69.
Yeah, persons, yeah.
You want to list that before? Thank you very much. And good luck to you.
Thank you.
See you in an hour.
Alrighty.
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get out of your way.
Sure. I still don't not understand why we don't do the ankle. Because it could all heal at once. You're bound to a chair anyways, and then do all the physical therapy for all the parts.
Here's the deal, the ankle surgery that they were referring to, he said if he has to go in there to repair a ligament, this is prior to him making the decision to go ahead and do it. And I'm talking about the doctor about the ankle over in Dallas. He goes, if it's just something that can clean up a little scar tissue, no big deal. But since there's still a torn ligament, he said you're looking at 6 weeks in a cast, which means I can't get in the pool at the gym to do the physical therapy here, which is going to keep me from getting that aspect of it or whatever. And I mean, as far as the leg press part of it go to strengthen my leg or whatever, I mean, I would assume I could still swing everything up there or whatever. And now for the first little bit, because they said something about them taking and making an incision on the backside of my leg with a pain pump or something that deadens everything.
Yeah.
So for the first little bit, I wouldn't be able to get up there for that reason because that motion or whatever may wiggle it loose.
Okay. Okay.
But
Okay.
I mean, that's the only reason that I have it. I mean, because I was trying to get it where I could get up on this leg so I could be mobilized before, so that I wouldn't, because trying to get lug around a cast and everything in this or whatever to get in and out of the car with this is hard enough. It is getting stronger,
Mhm.
but it's not, I mean, I wish I had just left it off or whatever. It's like one's like this and one's like this.
Right. I mean, that
It's-
needs to be evaluated. They need to document any change that's happened since they've seen it.
Well, that's what I'm going into the doctor for. As soon as they'll approve it, that's what I'm going into the doctor for.
Right. Because something has to happen.
Right.
Because if you're still in the same situation, really, that you were since April, and there's no documentation of any change, and the hearing officer is going to say that you were at max medical improvement in April. So something's got to give. You got to give some kind of
Yeah,
treatment.
but they're basing that off of strain sprain. And I didn't know when to say that in there or whatever, or if I should say it. That's what like you said, I mean, when you were talking to me the other day, they're still going off the assumption or whatever of strain sprain because they have yet to change that. What can we do to make them change it?
Well, actually, it's not a sprain strain. We don't know what they accept. They just basically accepted the body parts, but they haven't limited the extent of the injury. So any medical treatment that is on hold or doctor's visits that are not being approved, it's not because of an extent of injury dispute. It's
their peer-to-peer. He want to prove more physical therapy. He want to prove this. He want to prove
so
that.
the doctor needs to file the reconsideration and then an IRO possibly. So it's down to the medical part of it, not the extent of injury.
I mean, I feel like I'm running around in circles trying to get everything taken care of and everything. And I know that somebody else, not you, I know somebody else is supposed to be doing more than what they are, and I shouldn't be having to I shouldn't be the in-between guy, in other words.
Yeah.
I'm a patient.
If the doctor's requesting the treatment, they need to follow through with it. They need to follow through with the appeal and with an IRO if that's what's needed.
Now, I can tell you this, and I apologize, I'm going to cut you off. I can tell you this, I know that one of their doctors on staff there, Rudy, the guy that I had seen forever there, I've only seen Dr. Chavda the past 3 or 4 times there. Rudy is gone, he quit, and they said it was just kind of out of nowhere. They had 2 guys that were physician's assistants there that gone. There's been at least one girl up front that I know. She was the office manager, gone. So I'm sure that their restructuring has a little bit to do with being lax on reading all that.
Right.
I told you all that to say that, you know.
Yeah. And
I'm
just
sure that has something to do.
doctor's visits, I mean, you have lifetime reasonable necessary treatment. So I don't think it's the adjuster keeping you from just going in and talking to Shabda and nailing down a treatment plan.
Well, I tried to set up an appointment today for 11:45, in part to get,
Yeah.
so they could check me out and see where I'm
Yeah.
at, as far as that goes, because they have this thing, test my strength, pushing down, backwards, forwards,
Yes.
the thing, Okay, so they check all that stuff and everything. But the other half of it is that American Airlines is trying to fire me because because they've kept me at MMI. So now I'm on leave of absence, and you have to fill out these medical substantiation forms. And Dr. Chavda won't, not for free, and I mean, I can understand. He wants to do something for free if it's going to take much of your time, and you're busy. But I apologize. Everything just... Okay, but what the guy from American Airlines, our benefits coordinator, calls the TWIC, Texas Workers' Compensation Form, whatever it's called, that they send me out with, saying these are your restrictions. Because he can't say 3 years from now, and I don't want to go that long, but he says, okay, X amount of weeks or X amount of, this, what I'm saying is about his, the words are not coming to me. His prognosis, I guess, is going to be this way. We suggest, we're going to say that it's going to go for this long or whatever, and then we'll reevaluate then. Okay, well, that form, I apologize, that form is good enough for AA Medical to get off my back in American Airlines to leave me alone. So that's the other side of why I'm trying to go, because I can hand them that and go, now
Yeah.
leave me alone.
Well, yeah, you gotta get in there with Shadi. He's gotta figure out what the next plan is. You gotta get him in with Noah and get the ankle situation figured out. 'Cause yeah, you gotta show some material improvement between April and the date of the contested case hearing to get your benefits, to get you not an MMI.
Right.
And just being in the same situation you're in, it's not material improvement, and you know that.
Right.
So,
Well, that's why
That's
I'm
gotta be your
trying on my
priority.
own to do the, like I
Yeah,
said,
you
I
gotta
mean,
have
I've
your
kind of
doctor
given up on them,
involved.
but I don't want to say that, but I'm doing this on my own, the
Yeah.
physical therapy stuff at the gym myself,
Yeah.
because it's like, I'm tired of being in this chair. I have to get up and
Yeah.
move around.
yeah, get into your doctor, get a treatment plan, and follow the treatment plan. That's what you gotta do.
Can you do me a favor? Because there's several things like that. I mean, trying to remember everything. I'm not going to remember it all. You're talking about, what is NOAA?
Dr. Noah is
Oh,
the-
NOAC.
NOAC, yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. I was thinking, I thought that was like an acronym for something.
No.
There was something that you were saying that like the peer-to-peer, if that doesn't go through or whatever, and they try it so many times, then they go through another process
Yeah.
or whatever. Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
with that?
Come on up, come on
Thank
up.
you very much.
Yeah, I'll get you a.
Because there's a lot of times, like if I speak to you and then I get off the phone, I'm like, gummit, I can't
A
remember.
lot of information, yeah.
I can't remember what to say to them. And thank you very much for your help. Oh. There's a bump up there. I didn't see it there.
We gotta figure out what the plan is, fix your situation from a medical point of view. You can't just be doing this on your own, I mean, you've got serious injuries.
Well, I mean, that's what stinks about it though, is because I feel like, not by you, but by them, I just feel like I'm just left in the wind or whatever. And I'm like, okay, well, what can I do? So I called up the doctor and I was like, look, man, I know that you need to get paid too. If you're okay with it, can you please tell me what it is that I need to do to, further this physical therapy so that I can get out of this chair and get up on my leg and stuff like that? I said, I mean, he obviously knows it's weak. But what can I do, And he actually emailed me a plan laid out, do this, add this stuff to it and everything. And so that's what I've been trying to do. And it's pretty sorry that I have to try to do all that on my own. It's frustrating because again feel like I've just been left out. And just go ahead.
And you may have to go through since your pre-auth for the ankle surgery expired, they may have to go through that again. But this is the process for the doctor to do that. You need to get a good treatment plan from your treating doctor, from Shabda, on each part of your injury, each body part, what's going to be the process when it happens.
Can I write that down,
Yeah.
please?
Yeah, I'll write it down for you.
Hold on, do you mind if I listen to this real quick here?
No?
Okay.